Hi friends! Happy Kindergarten Club Day! We're going to do things a little bit differently today. We're not going to do a full kindergarten club. We're going to keep on with our pace with our letter of the week and our sight word and saying good morning just like any other regular day because we are getting closer and closer to the end of the year and we still have some things that we need to accomplish. So first, we're going to do a breath. Yesterday we did the balloon, so we're going to take that one off. And we are going to do the star today. So let's remove that one as well. And remember, what does star stand for? The S stands for smile. The T is take a deep breath. The A is and the R is relax. So let's do that again. Smile, take a deep breath, and relax. One more time. Smile, take a deep breath, and relax. Beautiful. Thank you for joining me in that. All right, now we're going to say good morning. Make sure we have everybody here today. Let's see. Good morning, James. Good morning, Conrad. Good morning, Lucy. Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, Nolan Germain. Good morning, Lucas Hall. Good morning, Sari. Good morning, Dream. Good morning, Ava. Good morning, Nolan Morales. Good morning, Ariana. Good morning, Emmy. Good morning, Kristani. Good morning, Lucas Acosta. Good morning, John. Good morning, Nora. Good morning, Isabella. Good morning, Zara. Good morning, Miss Erica. And good morning, Miss Jen. All right, let's count, because counting to 20 is what we do best. I know some of us still have to work on that because it gets a little tricky in the teens. That's okay, that's why we practice, right? So let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome job. I hope you got it. From 1 all the way to 20. If you messed up, it's okay. You can still practice at home. We practice every day here, and you can practice counting anything at home. You can count how many pieces of fruit you have in the kitchen. You can count how many forks and spoons you have in the drawer. You can count how many toys you have in your room. You can count lots and lots of things. You can count how many birds you see outside, how many rocks you can collect. The possibilities are endless. Okay, now, the moment we've all been waiting for. What is our letter of the week again? Who can tell me? It makes the ah sound. The letter A. Am I holding an uppercase or a lowercase letter? I am holding an uppercase. That's right. Now when I put it behind my back, it comes around the other side. Is this an uppercase or a lowercase A? That's right, it's a lowercase. And we talked about how print can look different sometimes. Sometimes it can look this, which is a little bit fancier, and sometimes it looks the other way, which I don't have that here, but we do have it in Ava's name, which reminds me, I was talking about Ava's name yesterday, but Ariana's name also begins with an uppercase A and ends with a lowercase. Look at that. 2 friends that start and end with the letter A. That's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. So we're going to put the letter A up here. And does anyone remember what our sight word was? I know we did work yesterday with words that began with the letter A. But can you remember what our word was? Let's sound it out together. ah, ah. And T makes the t, t. So let's put it together. At, at, at. Our word this week is at. And when you sound words out like that by putting each letter sound together, that's how you begin reading. And that's what you're going to learn how to do next year in kindergarten, which is going to be super fun. And I believe in all of you. I know that you're all going to do amazing next year. So now, let's take a moment to go over the words that we came up with as a group. Where's my marker? There it is. Okay. So, first, we'll start with Conrad. So Conrad's words. So Conrad's mom's name, and forgive me if I mispronounce this, but her name is Agatha. Or it could be Agatha? I'm not sure. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. But it starts with the letter A, and it ends with the letter A. So we're going to write that up here. We're going to use an uppercase because we use an uppercase when we begin writing someone's name. We're going to put Conrad's initials because he came up with that name. The next word Conrad said was alligator. Alligator. So now alligator does not need an uppercase A. Alligator. The next word is and. We use that word a lot. And when we're listing off things, we like to say, I like to play, and I like to eat, and I like to see my friends, and I like to go to school. You use the and word a lot. Great work, Conrad. The next word Conrad came up with was arm. And Conrad just recently broke his arm, so remember, we wished him well and hope that he feels better soon. So I hope that that arm is starting to feel much better. The next word he came up with was actors. Does anyone know what an actor is? An actor is somebody who plays a character in a movie. And usually it's a real person that's an actor. If you're watching a cartoon, that's something a little bit different. That's called a voiceover. But if you watch a movie that has real people, like if you saw the new Aladdin, there are actors in that film who are playing the parts. Like Will Smith is the genie. That is what an actor is. His next word is airplane. Airplane. Have you ever been in an airplane before? And his last word was animal. Animal. I love animals. I have many animals in my house. Right. So those are all Conrad's words. Nice job, Conrad. Let's go on to Lucy's words. Lucy's first word was apple. Apple. Nice job, Lucy. Her next word was alligator. So that was her second word, and it was Conrad's second word as well. So I'm going to put Lucy's initials over there. And her next word is amazing. I love that word. That's a great word to describe a lot of things. And I think that you all have been doing an amazing job at distance learning. I really am super duper proud of you. It's been really hard, but we've been able to do it. And we've been able to get through it together. And I'm so glad at the amazing work that you guys have been doing. Her next word is ant. Is an ant a type of bug or an insect? What did we learn recently? Ants are insects. That's right. And her last word is application. This is a long word, but Lucy explained what application was in the video that she sent me. She said that an application is something that you you can download to use or play a game on. So an application, also called an app, is something that you might use on your phone or your tablet, like ABC Mouse is a type of application that you use to do learning. So I thought that was a really great word that you came up with. Nice work. Next is Emmy's words. Emmy also came up with the word apple. So we're going to put Emmy's initials next to the word apple. Her next word was AirPods. Does anyone in our classroom have AirPods? Do you know what an AirPod is? So AirPods are headphones, the little tiny headphones that go in your ear, but they don't have the string attached. They stick in your ear, and you can kind of walk around with them without falling out or getting hit out. Awesome job, Emmy. That was a good find. Her next word was ant. So like we just talked about, an ant is an insect. Her next word is arch. An arch. So we have some arched blocks in our classroom. An arch is, I can kind of show you, something that is bent like this. Like a rainbow is an arc or an arch. Sometimes bridges are an arch. Nice job. That was a really technical word. And her last word was alligator. That is a popular one amongst our friends today. Alligator. And our last friend who participated today, that I've gotten a response from so far, was Lucas Hall. So let's go over his words. Lucas came up with apple. So let's add his name to the list for apple. His next word was ant. So great minds think alike. Remember that. His next word was aunt. So sometimes people pronounce this as aunt or aunt. So you might say, I have an Aunt Jen, or I have an Aunt Jen. So that is somebody who is your mom or dad's sister. So aunt. And not everybody has aunts, because some people don't have sisters. So maybe you only have an uncle, and that's okay too. His next word was arm, just like Conrad said. Job. The next word was air, kind of like airplane, but air is very important. It is what we need to breathe, right? Nice job, Lucas. And his last word was angry. What's something that makes you feel angry? I think what makes me feel angry is when people aren't kind to each other and they use words that are hurtful. That makes me feel angry, especially if someone says hurtful words to a friend of mine or someone in my family. It makes me really upset, but it also makes me angry because no one should treat anyone disrespectfully. That's something that makes me feel angry. So those are all of our words that we've come up with so far. I am almost out of time on here. So let's quickly count and see how many we came up with together. Ready? Do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different words we came up with as a group. Nice job. That is truly amazing. All right, my friends. One of my challenges for you today is, can you make a sentence with the word at in it? And we'll talk about that tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy Storytime with Miss Erica. See you later, my friends.